Evening was falling over Santa Clarita, California, thin fog drifting between streetlights, yellow halos trembling on wet asphalt, and one headline flashing relentlessly on a phone screen: Leah Carter, found dead. The phone nearly slipped from Leah's hands because she was still alive. She was tied in the corner of a dark basement, wrists burning under cold metal cuffs, duct tape tearing at her lips, and across from her, a dusty television replayed the same footage on loop: her smile, her school speech, her medals from sports day, and finally, the image labeled as her last photo. The sound of the television was terrifying, but worse was the vibration of endless notifications echoing through the floor above. Each vibration felt like her body shrinking further into itself. "This is a dream," she screamed inside her mind, but sweat soaked her hair and neck. Then light slid through the crack under the door. Someone approaching. The door opened and a young man stepped in, about 19 or 20, short hair, a college ID card hanging from his neck. Ethan Brooks. He carried a folder stuffed with her school records, photographs, handwritten notes. Calmly, almost politely, he said, "I'm not planning to kill you, Leah. I'm planning to replace you. Do you know how to kill someone while they're still breathing? You steal their name, their story, their identity." He tilted his phone toward her. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok flooded with RIP posts, candle emojis, crying captions, even accusations asking why she had done this. Tears filled her eyes, not only from fear, but from the horror of losing ownership of her own existence. Ethan continued softly, "Your school made you a star, your family made you a standard, and me, I was the result of comparison. I kept hearing, 'Be like Leah.' Starting today, you belong to the story I create." He placed headphones on the table. "Now listen to the world without you." Through them poured the voices of reporters, classmates, her mother sobbing, the principal giving statements, and then a recording that sounded like Leah herself whispering, "I'm tired, I don't want to live anymore." Her throat closed. It wasn't her voice, but the world would believe it was. Ethan smiled coldly. AI creates voices, editing creates memories, crowds create truth. Tonight, you die on screens, in records, in belief. 1 year earlier, Santa Clarita High School, grade 10. Leah's name appeared constantly on the school website. Student of the Month, debate champion, robotics finalist, basketball MVP. She wasn't just talented, she had become the measuring stick for everyone else. Ethan was average, missed assignments, stared out windows, fought when frustrated. At home, his father scolded, his mother worried, and the same sentence echoed endlessly. "Look at Leah, she's already building her future, why can't you be like her?" At first he laughed, then he stayed quiet. Then her name began to burn his chest whenever he heard it. Even classmates mocked him. "You're not even good enough to talk to Leah." But Leah never looked down on him. One afternoon in the library, she glanced at his notebook and said kindly, "Your story idea is really good. Want help?" The words were harmless, but his mind translated them as, "I'm above you, I lift you." That day, he decided he would never climb upward. He would pull her down. He wasn't alone. 2 others joined him: Maya Rivers, brilliant at video editing in the media club, and Cole Madsen, obsessed with gadgets and hacking tricks. They didn't want murder, they wanted something more powerful, a viral death. Maya collected Leah's voice clips, edited a crying confession. Cole spoofed her phone location and scheduled posts. Ethan added the final cruelty: keep Leah hidden offline while the world buried her. Because crowds want stories, not proof. She was taken to an abandoned house basement where her own life played endlessly on a screen, draining her mind day by day. Outside, RIP Leah trended across California. Candle marches formed, news channels debated teen depression, and worst of all, her mother crying on television, "My daughter, wherever you are, Mommy is here." Leah watched it all from the basement, her heart cracking apart. Ethan lived for this moment. "Look," he whispered, "they love you most when you're dead. Even if you walk free later, you'll never be the same." But the real suspense began that night. Through the headphones, Leah suddenly heard something new: police radio traffic. Her school counselor, Dr. Hannah Morales, had noticed something wrong. The wording of the post, the punctuation Leah never used, the emotional tone that didn't match her personality. She compared old assignments, voice samples, behavior patterns. Then she told police, "This isn't suicide, it's staged." Cyber investigators traced signals, though Cole's spoofing delayed them. In the basement, Maya began to panic. "We were supposed to release her," she shouted at Ethan. He answered coldly, "Release her, she's already dead to the world." During their argument, Leah noticed a small screwdriver near the table. With shaking feet, she dragged it toward the chair leg, slowly slicing the tape from her mouth. She screamed. Ethan rushed back, raising his hand, when suddenly the door exploded open. Flashlights, shouts, "Hands up!" Police flooded the room. Hope surged through her veins for the first time. But then, the twist. Standing behind Ethan was Dr. Hannah Morales herself, not arrested, not shocked, calm, smiling faintly. "It's over," she said to him. "The truth we needed has been created." Leah's mind went numb. Hannah, the woman she trusted, was part of it. She had used Ethan's pain as an experiment, manipulating him to study how society accepts fabricated tragedies. She tried to present herself as a whistleblower, but Maya collapsed, sobbing, handing police the editing files, scripts, audio layers, location spoofing tools. Hannah was arrested. Ethan and Cole followed. Leah survived, but her digital death remained online forever. At her first press conference, she said only this: "I wasn't dead, but I saw how comparison kills people while they're alive." Cameras flashed. Her voice was tired, but unbroken. And Santa Clarita learned that night, you don't need weapons to destroy someone. Sometimes a story is enough, and sometimes the story begins with one sentence. "Why aren't you like her?"